This is the best time of the year. I mean, come on. Football's back. College football starts tomorrow, which is what obviously we're going over today. The prediction for Iowa State, K State, man. What an exciting time to be alive. I'm excited, guys. Last night we cashed out on this play here in the winnable VIP. Pittsburgh Steelers -4, Giants -6.5, $42, which is what we had. I was gonna put 40 on it, but I was like, hey, Fliff gave me an extra two for depositing. Let's throw in another $2. Why not? So $42 in the 141. That's massive there. Look at that, guys. That's a plus 236 parlay. So big time parlay there. But let's just scroll down and look at this before we get into this today, guys. All of the wins. I mean, this has been a tremendous off season. We've just been cashing left and right. I mean, it's been ridiculous. Boom. But just see the payouts on these. I mean, that would have been better, but someone literally died in the Lions game. So there, we cashed. Yeah, this 4-man was nuts. $10 or whatever that was, and the 260, $20 and the 260 for preseason. Like, guys, it's been a hell of a preseason in NFL. I mean, this one, it's been a hell of a preseason. Just been cashing left and right in preseason, but it's been fun, man. It's been awesome. Having a lot of fun, posting plays for the guys in the VIP. We've just been cashing left and right, so it's been awesome. Been exciting. The VIP is still discounted, so get that in the link in the description down below. But let's really talk about the prediction for K-State versus Iowa State, which is why you're here. You're here to talk about the prediction between the two. So when we're going over this game, I'm going to give y'all a prop for the game on Price Picks that I really like. And I'm going to give y'all a play that's paired with, obviously. But I want to talk about, really my prediction. This game's in Dublin, Ireland. So we know that the travel is going to be hard on the team. It's a lot of travel. It's going to be rough on that game. We know how the Florida State, Georgia Tech game went last year. A lot of weird things happen. So necessarily, I'm not betting on a team in this game, and you'll see that if you're in the VIP. But I'm looking at this is going to be a team versus teams that are very familiar with each other, right? Conference game. They play each other a lot. Two really good defensive coordinators, two highly touted defensive teams in their conference. I don't think a lot of points are going to be scored. So that is going to lead us to, when we're looking at this, the props that we have for today is going to reflect that. My bets in the VIP on this game are going to reflect that. Not a whole lot of top teams playing this weekend. You got Hawaii versus Stanford. Sam Houston's playing, and then this is probably the top game this weekend. So this isn't a big weekend of college football, but it's better than nothing, right? So when we're looking at this, I'm taking a look, and I see Iowa State versus K-State. I'm like, okay, you got Avery Johnson, great quarterback, Rocco Beck, great quarterback, but both teams are only bringing back 2 offensive starters each. When you're looking at it, everyone lost their receivers to the draft last year, or graduated, at least. So when you're looking at that, offenses are going to struggle. It's going to be a slow offensive start, especially with how good the defenses are. A prop that I'm looking at, and I'm going to say this, I'm not going to show it because it's going to be a VIP play. Wink, wink, in the VIP. I'm going to bet the under the first quarter score. I think the teams are going to struggle to score quickly, or the first half. You'll see whichever one I decide to do in the VIP. I'm not going to touch full game. I think it goes either way. I think K-State has the edge just because of Avery Johnson, his ability to run all over the place and make plays. But when I'm looking at this game, I have to think about the defensive schemes and how each team plays. So when I'm looking at this, I have K-State. I have K-State winning. But Rocco Beck and them, you can't count them out. They beat them last year. When we're looking at this, I have to think about, when we're looking at it, it's in Ireland. I'm not going to touch the game, but I'm going to probably touch the under in either the first quarter or the half. But let's get into why you're actually here. Let's look at the prop for today that I'm going to give y'all in my prediction. I'm predicting, it's so hard to look at it. I mean, when we're looking at it, let's look at what the line is on ESPN. I forget what the line is. Yeah, so the line is K-State -3. I don't like that. I think it's going to be more of a 28-27 game. Come back to that later on. They have the over-under total at 51.5. I like that, though. I do like that. But let's get into why you're actually here. Let's give you a prop for this game. Let's run it up. So Price Picks drops a discount over on their app. And look, guys, you're probably like, what? Dude, you're just talking good things about Rocco Beck. Why'd you take his under? Like I said earlier, it's a highly defensive game, right? I think this game, there's not going to be a whole lot of scoring. Well, let's take a look at the stats from the last time that they played each other. So we're looking at this. They played each other 2024 season. We're looking at this game. The last time they played each other, this game, go down here, was November 30th, 29-21 score. Yes, they scored a lot of points. Correct. But let's look at the stats behind this game. Rocco Beck ended up passing for, let's see here. Rocco Beck threw 13 passes, he completed 13 of 35, 137 and 2 touchdowns. They ran the ball with 3 different running backs for over 81 yards with Sama, Carson Hansen at 58 yards, and Rocco Beck rushed for 35 himself. So when we're looking at this, I think they depend on the run a little bit. But when we're looking at this, he threw for those stats with 2 top draft picks, Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel. Those guys are no longer there anymore. We're bringing in new receivers, got some new guys coming in. So when we're looking at this, offenses are going to struggle. It's the first week, and they're playing in Ireland. Too many things add up here. I like the under for Beck here. I like the under because new offense, new people come in, and obviously that happens every year in college football, but not when you're playing a familiar team that they know each other, right? We look at the first quarter last year, it was a 14-7-7 each scored 7. So now I do think Avery Johnson plays a hell of a game, but good thing Price Picks get discounted. I only need him to throw 1 yard, so that's perfect there. The VIP is gonna have a lot of props out. We're gonna have our slate of props. I'll probably have one prop, one player prop parlay or 2-man for each game. But this year I'm really gonna dominate on the money lines, the spreads, the total score. That's what I'm really gonna focus on. The team plays. So when you're looking at it, we dominated props last year. We're still gonna dominate props this year, but I want to add on to that other layer of the VIP, so people that want to bet on the game, money lines and everything as well, that they can do that still. So when we're looking at it, I love this play. Lock this in on Price Picks before bet goes down. He started at 240. I thought I got it in, but I didn't. I got it in a 4-man for the VIP, and I had to end up taking this. I still like this. I think I see him throwing for like 200, most 215. So I do not think he goes over that. I do not think he goes over that unless K-State's defense just lets them do whatever. New offense, they're still getting used to each other, and they're playing on the road in Ireland. Guys, take the under here. But if you're not in the VIP, I would highly suggest you get in, because when you're looking at it, guys, yes, it's $75 for the month, but look, you saw how much we were winning. Get on the daily pass if you need to. There's also a daily plan. So look at this. Oh, I guess the daily plan is gone, so I need to add that back on there. It'll be on there before this video is up. Get on the monthly plan, guys. $75 a month. You're gonna make that back in your first day, easily. But the biggest value here is this is gonna go up to $250 after tomorrow. The first week in the college football, this goes up. There's limited slots, at 15 slots left. If you don't get in, you get left behind. You can actually finance this, guys. $150 for the year. You can pay $10 a month with Winnable. It's pretty freaking easy. You're gonna make that money back. Pretty simple. We have been dominating. I mean, you've seen it. The proof's in the pudding. I don't have to show it anymore. I mean, we have been crushing it this year, even in just preseason, the shittiest time to bet on sports. So my prediction, I like K-State -3, but I see this game going to be 27-28, a lot closer. If you're going to take money line, get in the VIP. I'm just going to tell you what I recommend. You can take K-State money on. I see them winning, but lock in my play here. Make sure to lock this play in. The game's tomorrow. I'll have some preseason plays up for tonight in the VIP, but I'm not going to post a video for that. It's preseason. So I'm posting this prediction today. Lock this in today. This is probably going to go down a little bit more. It probably already has. That's why it's important to be in the VIP. But as always, I'll be uploading the video tomorrow. I'm going to be on the road to Lubbock, to Texas Tech. But if y'all need anything, message me on Instagram. But as always, lock this in, guys, and I will see you on the next video when this cashes.